Let me tell you a story. Detective Mara Lynn stood over the body, male, mid-40s, dressed in silk pajamas. Blood soaked through his shirt in one sharp bloom right over the heart. No weapon, no sign of a struggle, no signs of forced entry. Just a corpse on cold tile and a woman shaking in a bathrobe. I found him like this, said Claire Hargrove, eyes wide, face pale. I heard a noise. I came downstairs and he was just there. Mara said nothing. She had seen real grief. This wasn't it. It was a clean crime scene, too clean. The kitchen sparkled like a showroom. No fingerprints, no broken glass, no footprints, not even a knife missing from the block. There's no murder weapon, Mara said quietly to her partner, Ruiz. Not even a trail. But there's blood, he said, frowning, lots of it. Mara crouched by the body. The wound was deep and precise. No hesitation, no jagged tearing. One strike, she murmured. A sharp one. But where's the blade? Claire Hargrove played the part well. She cried. She shook. She answered every question like she'd rehearsed. Her husband, Matthew Hargrove, had run a chain of gyms. Fit, rich, loud. He had enemies, Claire offered. Business rivals, clients, trainers he fired. Ruiz asked anyone who'd want him dead? She blinked, then nodded. Half the people who knew him. Mara didn't smile. And you? Claire paused. We were struggling. But I didn't kill him, detective. Her robe slipped, revealing bruises along her arm. Mara saw them. So did Ruiz. But Mara wasn't ready to believe her. Not yet. 2 days later, Mara got a hit. Matthew had taken out a $2.5 million life insurance policy 6 months ago. Claire was the sole beneficiary. Motive? Check. But the coroner's report added a twist. No fibers in the wound. No metal fragments, no residue. How is that possible? Ruiz asked. The coroner shrugged. It's like he was stabbed with something that doesn't exist. A break came from a janitor. I clean early mornings, he said. The day before it happened, I saw Mrs. Hargrove coming out of the storage freezer. Freezin'? Mara asked. In the garage. Walk in. Big one. I thought it was weird. She doesn't usually go in there. They checked it. The freezer was empty. Too empty. And colder than it needed to be. Mara stood inside for a long minute, staring at the racks. Then her eyes narrowed. Ruiz, she said. You ever hear of an ice dagger? Here was the idea. Take water, shape it like a blade, freeze it in a mold, store it in sub-zero temps. Then, when the time is right, stab. The weapon melts. No fingerprints, no murder weapon, just blood and an unsolvable hole. She killed him with a knife made of ice, Mara said that night. Ruiz looked stunned. That's insane. Insane, Mara said, but brilliant. Claire sat across from Mara, a calm mask over her face. You think I stabbed my husband with ice? She said, one eyebrow raised. Mara nodded. You had the mold, the means, the motive. You knew about the freezer. Claire laughed. So where's the knife, detective? Or did it slip down the drain? No, Mara said. It slipped away while you stood crying in your robe, waiting for it to vanish, waiting to be free. Claire leaned back. Do you have proof? Mara's jaw clenched. Not yet. Weeks passed. No arrest. No new leads. But Mara knew, and Claire knew she knew. Every time their eyes met, it was there. Truth, frozen between them. Claire sold the house, moved to the coast, collected her money, wore sunglasses and a smile that didn't reach her eyes. But Mara kept digging. It came from a moving company. Anonymous tip. We found something odd in the old house's attic, they said. Looks like a mold or something. Inside the dusty box, a silicone blade mold, still damp, still shaped like a knife. Ruiz whistle blow. Well, Mara didn't smile. But she finally felt the warmth of justice begin to thaw. They arrested Claire 2 days later. She didn't cry this time, didn't scream. She just looked at Mara and said softly, 17 years of dinners and bruises and silence. I was already dead, detective. I just made it official. Mara didn't reply, not with words, just the click of handcuffs in a cold hallway. If you want to decide what should happen next, check the description section below. See you!